You're listening to Indiana Originals Radio, leading local living.
Welcome back to the first day on 93 WIBC. It's Terry Stacy. Thank you for joining us this morning. It's one of our favorite segments as we welcome my good friend Mel McMahon, the truest of all Indiana Originals with IndianaOriginals.com. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you, Terry?
I'm doing fine. It's like somebody sent me a note the other day and they said, you know how many it was already planning Christmas stuff.
Yeah.
And I thought, I guess I better be thinking about it. It's just a couple months away.
We're planning our Indiana Originals Holiday Expo and Marketplace.
I know. Maybe that's what also brought it to my mind. That's coming up when?
It is Shop Small Saturday, November 26th, right here on Monument Circle. We're taking over the MS headquarters and we are turning the lobby into a winter wonderland.
Yay.
We will have Indiana businesses. Everyone that is here is a locally owned and operated headquartered business right here out of Indiana. So what we're doing is we're bringing together different kinds of products and services, and we'll have food and beer and wine. It's going to be so much fun. It's from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Santa Claus will be here.
Oh, boy.
I'm working on the reindeer, but I don't have permission for that yet.
Listen, I've kissed many a reindeer in this building. Surely you can get that reindeer in the building.
Well, maybe we'll just ask for forgiveness instead of permission.
Maybe we will. Sometimes that's how Pat Sullivan does it.
He sure does.
He says, don't ask anything. Just do it.
Just do
then
it.
pay the consequences.
IndianaOriginals.com has all the information. If you as a business are interested in signing up, you can find out the qualifications and the prices there. And then we do have an event post on Facebook where we'll be updating what businesses will be here. So we'd love for you to RSVP. It is free, but we'd like to know that you're coming.
IndianaOriginals.com. She's brought another Indiana Originals here with us today is Kristen Murney. Hello, Kristen.
Hello, Terry.
How are you?
I'm peachy. How are you?
I'm doing fine. How'd you meet Mel?
Mel is a member of my BNI networking group, and she is now a fantastic friend because of that. So... yes.
I'd agree. I would agree. You're
That's
a great friend, too. And Kristen has a very unique gift, and I'm very excited that I've experienced the services that she's done that we're going to talk about. So, Kristen, you are... Well, I could say lots of different things that you do. How do you describe your profession?
Wait a minute.
Okay. I am an interior decorator. So, yes, the term interior design comes up. I am not technically certified as a designer, but I do have some experience in that. I went to school for a year, so I have some background in interior design, but that's not my certification. So,
And they're two different things.
yes, technically.
Technically.
Yes.
But you also help with home staging.
Home staging. I do feng shui, which I know, right? Scary stuff.
Love it. I love it.
It is the ancient Chinese method of making sure that you're using your space and the items in your space to just give the best energy that you can to the people that are using said space. So,
And you also help people with downsizing. Personal
organizing. Organizing is my favorite.
Oh, she does it all, Terry.
I
She
know,
does it all.
and
And that's
so-
why I didn't know how to describe her, because I'm like, I don't know which one you want to talk about first.
She's an artist.
Really?
Is really what you are as an artist. Okay, can we go back to feng shui for a minute?
Sure.
Remind us about if you want good energy in your bedroom. Is our bed facing the window or facing against the door?
You should not have the foot of your bed facing an open doorway or a mirror. A window is not as concerning to me as because I'm assuming you close your blinds at night. So that's kind of a given that you are sealing off that opening. So if the foot of your bed is facing a window, as long as you have curtains and you close them at night, then I wouldn't be concerned about that. In terms of mirrors and open doorways, those are the big ones that I see people doing a foul on when it comes to feng shui.
Let's talk about the TV in the bedroom.
Oh, good one.
We used to have a TV in our bedroom.
Bad, Mel.
And we took it out. And I swear we sleep so much better
It's so
with
true.
it not in there.
Yes.
What is it with the TV?
Well, okay, so feng shui, everything has energy. I know it sounds kind of quirky, but even just a chair or a rock produces an energy. So now a TV literally has energy in it. And even if it's unplugged, it's producing a certain electric energy, and it's putting that energy into the space that makes it harder for you to sleep because it's an energized space.
So it's literally distracting us while we're trying to hit the hay.
Even when it's off.
It's fascinating.
Okay.
She can come through your whole house and walk through and tell you everything and where you need to put it and what it's doing to you. It's fascinating. Let's talk about home staging. I saw a Facebook post the other day from a former colleague of mine. The house is gorgeous. Why it is still on the market is beyond me. But then I looked at the pictures. The house is completely empty. What kind of effect does that have when you're trying to sell a house when it's completely empty?
My specialty is to work with people that are actually still in the house, and I can use their furniture to stage it. When it comes to an empty home, I think the key really is, like, even if it's empty, to still have a certain warmth to it. It would be nice to have, a shower curtain and a nice hand towel in the bathroom, because even that softens the space visually. When you're looking at photos of an empty space on Facebook, Instagram, or even on MyBor and the listings, little touches like a vase of flowers on the counter, a bowl of oranges next to the sink. All of those things are little ways to make the space look warm, even if it's a vacant house.
But if you see it empty, for some people, it's hard to visualize where things would go.
Exactly.
And so you're kind of that mediator where you help people that are moving out to find those people that are moving in so they can visualize it as their own.
Yeah. You want people to want to come into the house, and when they come into the house, you want them to be able to feel like it could be theirs.
And let's talk about downsizing and kind of organizing. We have a lot of people that maybe are moving out of the family home. Maybe they're moving into a condo, or maybe they're moving someone into their home. A lot of sandwich generation. Why is it so hard for us to organize ourselves?
I'm good at it, for starters. A different perspective and like new ideas for putting things, into a system and a process that you might not have thought of yourself. So, my friends make fun of me for having my DVDs alphabetized and categorized, but I know what movie is missing. If I loan a movie out to somebody, I know which one is gone. So it's little things like that you can kind of see the system and start to use it, and really it gives people a tool. So, yeah, I have that just natural knack to be able to do it. So
you've come over to our house. You've helped with a few different projects. And what's interesting is not only have you saved us money by helping us move around furniture and pieces that we already have, but by getting things better organized, we know what's in the pantries. We know what's in the cabinet. We're not going out and buying the same thing over and over again because we can't find it. So there's a money-saving element to it as well. And I will say something, too, to your kudos. You believe that everyone should be able to live in this lifestyle, if you will, something we see in magazines. It can be affordable for everyone, right?
Absolutely, yeah. I am a big advocate for dispelling this myth that interior decorating and interior design are beyond the reach of the average family. Like, I have done the best I can to make sure that my rates are super affordable, to ensure that anybody can call me up and I will walk through your house, even if you want to just do the basic program of me walking through and just talking. That will give you a base to start with, and using what you still have and maybe moving a piece from one room to another and flipping some things around, that using the furniture and the items that people already have in their home, that's what gives people's home's personality. So yeah, I'm not going to go in and cookie cutter it out with, expensive furniture. If you want to spend money, I will help you spend your money. But I like to use what people have and kind of breathe new life into the space. So,
as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, what is the best piece of advice you've received?
Just don't be afraid to say no to a client or some new business. It's not always the right fit. Like, I have a specific personality, and there are times where I can tell, like, if this is not the kind of person that is going to work alongside me in this process, like, I can walk away, and I have, a basket of people that I can say, this might be a better fit for you. So, being able to say no, and that's the glory of owning your own business, right? So you can make your choices and set your own pathway.
That's great. Thank you so much, Kristen.
You're welcome, Mel.
If you'd like to have more information about Kristen and also Mel, go to IndianaOriginals.com. Fox News is next, right here on 93 WIBC.
Thanks for listening to Indiana Originals Radio. Visit IndianaOriginals.com to find local businesses near you.
I'm going back to Indiana.
Indiana Originals, leading local living.